Okay, we should be back. Hopefully the audio is working. Because it was all messed up. The stream's not coming up. Are we live at the moment? It says we are, okay. Why is it being weird? YouTube's really trying to mess with us. We're just trying to start our season off, YouTube. Can you not be annoying? We're just trying to have a good stream here. A good family-friendly. Okay, I have an idea. Hold on. I have no clue why you... But I cannot pull up the stream for whatever reason. Okay, now I can. There we go. This is a weird-looking Twitch stream. Alright, I'm going to repost the link in Discord, and then we can get back. Okay, there we go. Alright, let's get back to action here. I'm going to open up the chat in just a second. Let me know if the audio still sounds weird. First down, there's Kamara. He gets nothing. I knocked the run blocking down quite a bit. I hope that doesn't totally affect things. Because the run blocking last year was not very good. And it was in like the high 90s. I moved it to the 60s. I feel like that was kind of a bad idea on my part. Alright, the chat is now open. OFL, NFL, factual. Audio is good, seems fine. Alright, thank goodness. Let's go to RMP, welcome. Smirnoff with the A++ pocket awareness. Isn't his awareness, like, high, though? Huh. Well, I guess you can have 99 awareness and be Tom Brady and still not know what to do in the pocket in this game. 3rd and 22, still no yeets, so nothing spectacular yet. Who's better, Zachy and Colbert or Jamarcus Russell? Can I go with or? I bet Jamarcus Russell didn't have a hidden dev, though, I'll tell you that. Okay, oh, I thought that was actually a good punt. That actually was not a good punt at all. Down at 24, that looked good. So here returns the Panther offense. Why did you make Alexi so big? Because you wanted him to go to the Broncos. But the Broncos don't exist anymore because I moved them. But you know John Elway and his tall, glass-of-water quarterbacks. Both of Baker Mayfield's passes have just been sweeps to Devin Duvernay. We've had no deep passes yet. I'm disappointed. We're only 4.5 minutes in. And with slider tuning, things might be fixed, but we have not had any big passes yet. What a shank. He stalks Alexi. I bet he does. I bet John Elway wishes he was Alexi Smirnoff. 3rd and 4. There's a somewhat deep pass, and it's intercepted by the Cardinals. Okay. Well, at least Baker took a chance. It just didn't work. I think that's Kayvon Wallace who picks it off, giving the Cardinals good field position. Hey, a turnover is a big play. We're looking for big plays. It doesn't matter if the defense makes them. As long as they're big plays. As long as we can have some excitement. Although I will say the one good thing about the simulation game mode with the sliders is that the games were always close. So there's that. Here we might have more sims, but I think the games are going to be a little bit more exciting. Nice throw to Devontae Adams. Smirnoff looking good. I took over the Broncos / Diablos, which means they fall in love with tall quarterbacks. How tall is Phil? I can probably see through the draft. Hold on. I do not remember any of his measurables, so I might wanna do that. All right, how big is Phil? He is 6'4", 231. Okay, yeah, I would classify that as pretty big. What a throw! Smirnoff looking good so far in his first game of the year. 4 for 4, 55 yards. Can he add a touchdown? Yes, he does! The Cardinals are on the board first. I believe that's John Ross with the first touchdown of the year. Of all people, it's John Ross. Huh. There you go. Hot start for Smirnoff. And the Cardinals are going to try to spoil this championship defense from the Panthers. Phil was compared to Big Ben. Hey, if he's a fraction of what Big Ben is going to be, then Phil will be a massive win. Ben has 2 rings, so if Phil is a fraction, that means he'll have 1 ring. I would not mind if Phil had 1 ring. I'd hope he'd have more, but at least he'll get 1. Smirnoff indeed looking like a first overall pick. You think Alexi's 6'6"? Yeah, he's a tall boy. Which is why John Elway's salty he didn't get him. 3 for 4, 4 yards and a pick for Baker Mayfield. He has not been spectacular thus far. Neither is J.K. Dobbins. Does he have positive yardage? He does not. 2 carries, -3 yards. This Arizona defense has been incredible so far. Hot start for Miles Jack with 2 tackles for loss. He could be in the zone possibly. Doesn't look like he's in the game here though. 2nd and 11, dropped by, I believe, Duvernay. Yeah, this Carolina offense does not look good. They're not moving the ball. They've already turned it over. Pretty rough start for them. Can they get a first down? Nice tackle, I believe, by Miles Jack. Gesicki only gets 10. Your chats are getting deleted? What? Huh, that's weird. I don't know why it's doing that. I guess YouTube is just trying to be annoying. That's a nice punt all the way to the 10. And a quick tackle, I believe, by the first-round rookie Eddie Van Nalen out of Coastal Carolina, who has nice hair. Final play. Nobody is running the ball well thus far. Maybe I should have kept the run blocking sliders in the 90s. On Madden 21 Next Gen, when I make Jaguars videos, I literally have the CPU run blocking at 100, and they average like 2 yards a carry. It's the most annoying thing. The CPU just cannot run the ball at all in this game. It's so weird. YouTube is anti-OFL. First play of the second quarter, that should have been picked. That was right in the defender's hands. Smirnoff is lucky. He's a lucky boy. Made a hilarious joke about John Elway's tall quarterback edition. Well, YouTube must have gotten rid of it, so it probably has something offensive in it. That would be my guess. 7 for 8, 78 yards. Illuminati confirmed. Nice tackle by Reuben Foster. He knows a thing or two about tackling, and I'm not talking about on the football field. That's probably a messed up joke, but whatever. You can't say that word. I mean, I wouldn't call that inappropriate. So YouTube's just being weird. Does YouTube just like block out words? I know I don't block out words for my chats, so odd. But YouTube is an odd site, so you never know. Will Carolina get a positive rush in this game? Doesn't matter if they get plays like that. That might be their first down of the game. I'm not entirely sure, but it might be. Good catch for Odell Beckham. Eddie Van Nalen is acting in disguise, definitely. These do not look like OFL Bowl champions. No, they don't. And right as I say that, they have back-to-back nice plays. Here's a half-decent run for J.K. Dobbins. What's good, Nioxy? I hope I said that right, but welcome to the stream. I guess the Panthers just took the first quarter off. It seems like now they're getting back into the swing of things here in the second quarter. Nice throw by Baker over to, I believe, Duvernay inside the 20. Baker is now 6 for 9. Nice. And Carolina's starting to move it a little bit. Short throw to Gesicki. Yeah, this is a nice little drive they're pulling off. Those first 2 or 3 drives were very ugly, but now the Panthers seem to have figured it out a little bit. I would think Carolina would have more chemistry than some teams because they didn't really make a ton of big moves. I mean, the roster is pretty much the same on both sides of the ball. I guess the only way to make a big move with the lackluster free agency classes is via trade. And I don't believe Rob made any big trades. I know he got J.J. Watt last year. But I think this year is when the solid free agency classes will start to come in. I think this year's free agency class is supposed to be decent. The year after is supposed to be really good. And then the year after that is going to be like all of the top fantasy drafted players. So, after Season 4, I guess, that free agency class is going to be loaded. Incoming pick. Well, no pick. Unless they fake it here. Hoping for a win for the Titans. I think they play the Chargers. Who is starting at quarterback for them? Is it Trace? Is it Gardner Minshew? Is it Pajoti, the rookie they drafted? It's probably going to be Pajoti. Or Minshew. I don't know who's higher rated. But, I mean, I think Teddy is the highest rated quarterback on the Titans, so I guess Teddy is starting. Teddy Bridgewater, the OFL 20 god with the Titans playbook. That's a GG. Teddy Bridgewater is going to put up the most ridiculous numbers this year. I already know it. You did a bunch of trading. Well, you have quite a few new pieces. And with my trading, I guess I was able to get Phil out of it. Hoping for a Jags loss, Texans loss, and Titans loss. And a Colts loss for a tank. No, I'm just kidding. Oh, look at John Ross go! He breaks the tackle and brings it to the 41. These are the types of plays we're looking for. Hot start for John Ross today. Mahomes with the Saints playbook. Mahomes with the Saints playbook wasn't all that good last year. I'm starting to prefer the Titans playbook a little bit. Although New Orleans playbook, quarterbacks just throw for the most ridiculous yards, get a lot of touchdowns, and that helps with development. So the Saints playbook is definitely up there. But the Titans playbook, the slot receiver in the Titans playbook always puts up ridiculous numbers. And then defensively, I think the best playbook is probably Cleveland. At least for a 4-3, I would say Cleveland. And I usually do 4-3s. I prefer 4-3s. Good gain for Kamara. He gets the first down. Mahomes did not have that many games with the Saints playbook. That's true. That's true. John Goat! Ooh, a flag, an illegal block in the back on Garrett Bradbury. That is a big deal. So it is 3rd and 7 again. 4-3 defense, factual. And the Cardinals will convert anyway. Nice catch by Devontae Adams. He'll get the first because of forward progress. They're not going to give it to him? Huh? I mean, he got that first down, but okay. And they're unsurprisingly going to go for it. It looks like he got it. But, yeah, you got to go for it here. Kamara will get the first. If he had cut to the outside, that would have been a bigger gain. He still got 8, which is more than enough, but I feel like he could have did more there. That's Madden for you. 2-minute warning in the first half. Cardinals looking good. I think Arizona starts with the ball in the second half, too. So they're winning. They have it pretty much in the red zone, and they start with the ball in the second half. That's like the recipe for success. That could have been dangerous, but instead it's a pretty good gain of 4. Smirnov continuing to impress today. He has looked good. Busy game receiving-wise for Alvin. Is Calvin Ridley on the Cardinals or the Chiefs? I know he was traded to one of those places. I think he's on the Chiefs. Okay. For a second, I thought he was the Cardinals' second receiver, but I think it's John Ross. I had a brain fart there for a second. 3rd and 10. Smirnov going deep. That should have been picked by Richard Sherman. He is awfully lucky. Smirnov's had, I think, a couple drop picks today. Cardinals do make the kick. It's now 10-3. Carolina's all 3 timeouts. They can tie this game up for halftime. So, I mean, this game is far from over for Panthers, even if they don't score here. Never forget Auden Tate's legendary tenure in Arizona. Cardinal legend Auden Tate to the rescue. What a guy. 5 carries, 9 yards. What a day for JK. He stayed in bounds. Carolina has to use a timeout. Probably should have tried to go out. Was in Arizona for a good 2 weeks. That's like Hawk legend Carmelo Anthony and Piston legend LiAngelo Ball. Buffalo Bills legend Antonio Brown. That was traded to Indy in a major blockbuster. Carolina's already down to 1 timeout. Baker downfield. It's caught by OBJ. What a grab. Odell Beckham losses the defender. Why is Carolina not going no huddle? Huh. Well, I mean, not a whole lot of time went off, so I guess they got lucky. Short pass for JK. They got to call time here. Madden clock management, folks. I'm very happy that they are simulating the Pro Bowl on Madden this year, and I hope people get to see it, because the general public needs to know how bad Madden clock management is. 20 combined rushing yards in the first half. So it seems like with the arcade sliders, teams cannot run the ball. We have had some big passing plays. So there's that. Fitting that the game is highlighting the Lion Thunderbird game, as that's the next game we will be watching after this one. Curious to see how that one goes. The NFC North obviously supposed to be very good again this year. Packers play the Niners. Steamers play the Bulldogs. 2 pretty tough games for the other NFC North games. Bucks Saints, I think that's a really good game. How did the Bucks Saints only get like 2 votes? That was, in my opinion, of the games on the poll, probably the most competitive. Hope to come out strong in the second half. Well, starting here on offense with a good drive could certainly help that. Are the Bears in the OFL? Tyler relocated the Bears to the Steamers, and then Tyler got fired, and then the Steamers started playing well. So, everything happens for a reason. But the Bears are not here. I don't think Todd Gurley's touched the ball yet for the Cardinals. That's certainly interesting. As Davante Adams drops a pass. Huh. Who's the coach for the Chargers? Procrastinator is the coach for the Chargers, but it appears that he is not here at the moment. EA Doobie Whack. The Chicago Cougars. Chicago actually got a competent football team. Because that's certainly not the Bears. I enjoy having a basement buddy in the NFC North, and that we're not just alone. And the Vikings aren't much better. They don't have any rings. Davenport with the sack, so Carolina's defense with a much-needed stop. And the Cardinal offense does not start the second half on the right foot like they were supposed to. Oh, what a punt! I didn't even notice. I was looking at the chat for a second, but what a punt! First what a punt of the year. First of many, hopefully. Carolina starting at the 6. Now 2nd and 6, a short pass. Good play after the catch. That's close to a first down, but not quite. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 2. 3rd and 2, do they get it? He does get it, although that was close. It does look like J.K. Dobbins converted. First and 10 at the 17-yard line. How are the Jags doing? Well, the Jags are 0-0, and they're gonna lose to the Diablos today. So, if you don't have a Davante Adams spot, that is a yard short. You meant my Jags? Oh, my series? 5-2. Doing pretty good, I'd say. With a good young quarterback for once. Kind of like this guy, Alexei Smirnov, who appears to be making a TikTok with his teammates on the sideline in the middle of a football game. JK's been busy. That does not mean he's been great, though. They're starting a Michigan State quarterback. That's true. Mason Conway was a Michigan State quarterback. Look where he is now. Alexei would never make a TikTok. I bet it's banned in Russia, so the comrades, including Alexei, can't. You see 3 fumbles from Tremblay, you're moving him to receiver. And when he gets the ball, he'll still fumble it. So that just means he'll get the ball less, which means less fumbles. So maybe you got to move him to defense so he can't fumble it. Make him your nose tackle. A slow drive thus far for Carolina, but they are moving it. Remember, they started at, what, their own 6? Third and 8. Bad pass by Baker. Okay, so, for the first 2.5 quarters, we certainly have some work to do on the sliders, although we have had more big plays than normal. It just hasn't translated at the scoreboard yet. Oh my word, another what a punt! Another one down at the 6. Back to back, what a punts! What are the prop bets for today? I know I forgot to bet. But what are the prop bets? For this game, turnover occurs in the second or third quarter. The interception was in the first quarter, so far no. Devontae Adams and Darren Waller combined for more yards to the next closest wide receiver or tight end. Ooh, that's an interesting one. I don't think I've said Darren Waller's name today, so that's a no. Devontae Adams I know has a few plays, but it appears that one will probably be no unless one of them has a big play. What will be my reaction if Adam Gase or Freddie Kitchens is hired as the Lions offensive coordinator? What will my reactions be? Well, something in my room here is getting thrown off the balcony. That's all I'm going to say. I mean, there's legit traction for Adam Gase being Seattle's offensive coordinator or the head coach of the University of Tennessee, which is funny. Adam Gase reuniting with Jamal Adams, that would be quite the storyline. John Ross is killing it. He has been better than any receiver on either team today. I mean, speed kills. Speed kills, and you need speed. F-Hop Quinn. Final play of the third quarter is a gain of 3 for Kamara. I don't believe anybody scored in this quarter. Am I correct? No score. Still 10-3. We'll see if Arizona can hold on here in the fourth quarter and get their first win of the year. Kamara has played well. He's been busy, and for the most part, he's been pretty solid. 3rd and 2, big conversion. Remember, if the game is ever a 3-possession lead or more, we will start to sim. Probably won't get the... Oh, hey, Darren Waller made a play. Probably won't get that deep here, but it is possible. We've had quite a lot of drops today. I knocked down the wide receiver catching slider quite a bit, mainly because of the possibilities of, I figured... I didn't want there to be too many mosses, and we haven't had a moss yet. So maybe I shouldn't have knocked it down so much. Third and 7. Nice dot. Oh, another drop. Arizona's going to have to punt it. Got it in your bet. I might as well do my bets now. Minus this game, obviously. Are we going to have another what a punt? It does not look like it. Oh, we do! I think that's Jamie Gillian. Gets it to the 4. Oh, what a punt! Let's see what Carolina can do here. They have not scored a touchdown today, but now would be a good time to do so. Short pass is broken up and complete. Third and 6, another incompletion. And again, Carolina's offense is unable to do much. Feels weird cheering against the Panthers. But I mean, this Panthers team is not... What is the return man doing? Why did he let it bounce? It's not... I don't get that, but whatever. Get to the 29. Let's see if Arizona can try to choose some clock here. And even if they don't score, at least remove a lot of time off the clock for Carolina. Negative 900 IQ punt returner. Chet better than Baker? I would certainly say so, yeah. I don't think Chet would come in here and play the way Baker has. Second and 9, short throw to Kamara. If he'd stayed in bounds, that could have been a big play. Third and 5, another first down for Kamara. My God. Chet played with style. Baker is not playing with style. You're absolutely right about that. Another short pass. If there's one person we want to see make some yeets, it's Smirnov. I understand this isn't time for yeets, but a lot of short passes from Smirnov today. I love Alexei, my Russian boo, my comrade. Kamara fighting for yards. Todd Gurley still... I don't even think Todd Gurley's gotten a snap today. Which is certainly interesting. Right as I say that, I think he's in the game at fullback. Another good run for Kamara to the 40. And Carolina's chances are not looking very good right now. Arizona just has to keep taking away at this clock and they'll be good. What's good, Ian? Welcome. What was Smirnov doing? That should have been picked. Arizona should just run the ball. They shouldn't even pass it. Because of possible plays like that. Motion, everybody is switching from the right to the left or vice versa. 5 wide set. What are the Cardinals doing? What are they doing? Aaron Donald with his second sack of the game, which means he is in the zone. Even in arcade, we're stuck in a 10-3 game. Okay, so I'm going to bring you guys a proposition. I don't like to change the sliders during the middle of the week. But if we get more votes to... Why are they throwing it? If we get more votes to change the sliders after this game, going into the second game, I'll do it. I'm going to make the changes even, so I don't think one team will gain a competitive advantage. Holy cow. These punters have been unbelievable. Jamie Gillian has 3 punts inside the 6 today. This one goes to the 1. What a punt. And now Carolina needs 99 yards. And they're not going to get 99 yards like that. Your game is after this, right? You're the Rams, so yeah, no. The Lions and the Thunderbirds is the game after this one. Whoever Rams playing again, I don't remember. We'll probably be able to find it on the scoreboard, so you'll be able to see who you're playing. So if you guys want slider changes, put in the number 1. If you guys don't want slider changes, put in the number 2. Alright, I see 2 for slider changes. I imagine make slider changes will win. I'm going to assume. Which is probably for the better, yeah. 3rd and 8. Nice catch. We do have a flag, though. One time Carolina's offense does something. And it's a pass interference on the defense. So that'll just give them more... Okay, so they'll just decline it. So they won't get more yards, but they still get the first down. And the clock stops. That's the big deal. Increased run... Yes, run blocking is going to, like, 95 again. I don't care if the running backs average 10 yards a carry. We need some big runs. Hopefully Madden current gen isn't like next gen for run blocking. If I'm Carolina, I might just call a timeout here. And they're not. I see why they're trying to hold on to them, but I would call it. 2nd and 22. Odell stays in bounds, and now they call time. No clue why that was. I thought with Arcade, maybe there'd be more big runs. Baker floats it up, and it's caught. What a catch. Thought you were the Lions again? You were the Lions in 19 and 20, right? Yeah. They got to call timeout number 2 here, and they do. They better not hold on to this timeout again. 53 yards, 30 seconds, and 1 timeout. I was about to say, you better not run the ball. Baker, I'm expecting a yeet. And it's intercepted, but out of bounds. So the game is still alive for Carolina. Team can't catch a cold. Why are the Panthers mossing people? That's a good question. Another dropped interception. The Cardinals have had more drops than the Panthers. If there's any, like, specific slider I'm going to aim towards the user and CPU, it will be user wide receiver catching, although I'm probably going to knock both up. 4th and 8. This is the game. And it is broken up, incomplete. And the Arizona Cardinals will win the first game of the season. They will start 1-0. The defending champion Carolina Panthers will start 0-1. Aaron Donald may be in the zone, but he can't really do anything during a kneel down. So in our first game in arcade mode, the final score is 10-3. I'm very happy we're tuning sliders. I'm happy that's what we're doing. The nation of Russia is happy. Putin is throwing a party somewhere. He probably rigged this game too. So I imagine there's some correlation there. A combined total of what? If math is right, will that be 83 rushing yards? Eek. Putin is Alexi's father, yes. Baker Mayfield was not very good. Alexei Smirnov was solid, especially early in the game. Actually, Kamara was solid running the ball. Receiving, Kamara led all receivers and catches. Yards went to Odell. Drops. J.K. Dobbins had 3 drops, so that's 5 for Carolina and 5 for Arizona. Okay, so both user and CPU catching is going to go exponentially up. 2 sacks allowed by Jeff Reese, 1 allowed by a number of other guys. Big game for Miles Jack, 2 sacks for Aaron Donald, and an interception for Kayvon Wallace. All right, will the game crash? Don't crash. Who won? You had to take care of something. The Cardinals won. All right, we didn't crash. Boom! All right, let's fix these here sliders. Nervous but excited. You better hope that this opening game doesn't look like last year's, because that was, ugh. Okay. Alright, let's fix these sliders here. When is up? I'm probably going to do upgrades pretty soon. I just haven't had time to do it, but I'm going to do it fairly soon. Alright, quarterback accuracy I'm going to knock up a little bit. We'll do 45. Pass blocking was fine. I'll knock it up to 63. Wide receiver catching, we're going to move up to... We need some drops. I'm going to do 55. 55. Run blocking, we're doing 95 for both. That's the big one. Pass coverage, I'm going to have go down. I know it's very low. We're going to move it down to 8. And we're going to move this one down to 20. Interceptions. I don't think the user had an interception, no. For the sake of big plays, we're going to knock that up to 40 and 36. I'm going to move tackling down by 8. So it's 20. And then pass defense reaction time, I'll move down 7. Alright, I think that should be good. Injuries should not be at 25. I'm going to knock those up to about 40. Alright, there we go. I like that. Panthers and Cardinals our time are 1-1. Interesting. Alright, who is home? Detroit or Toronto? Toronto is. Rams play the Sentinels, by the way, Ian, if you're still here. Alright, so Detroit is 1, Toronto is 2. Siri, give me a number between 1 and 2. Siri has picked 2, so we're going to use our home team again. This time it is the T-Birds. Alexi confirmed best quarterback in his class. He's the only quarterback in his class who's won a game this year. No, not upgrades. We want the game. Will we get more offense today? If not, I'm going to have to move every offensive slider on 99. Alright, I know the Thunderbirds don't really have alternates or throwbacks, but is there anything specific? Do you want all reds, white jerseys? No, time to upgrade your players. All red? Alrighty, those jerseys are clean together. Alexi, best quarterback of all time. He's made Russia proud. 3 X Factors today. Patrick Mahomes, Tyrann Mathieu, and Bobby Wagner, the new acquisition. Superstars, David Bakhtiari, Kenny Clark, Marlon Mack is superstar. I didn't know that. Jameson Crowder, Brandon Graham, CD's Nuts Lamb, Pierre Desir, Chris Silver, and Whitney Merciless. I didn't realize he had it either. Who are we playing after this? Well, this will be the last game that we watch today. And then we will simulate all the other games where we will go through the box scores, see all the stats, go over standings, players of a week and stuff. Injuries probably too. And that's how we'll do it. NFC North Week 1 action here. Have we seen the Thunderbird Stadium yet? I don't know. But they do have the canopy. Lions wearing the road jerseys that I don't love. I prefer the blue pants with the white tops, but oh well. I don't think I could change the CPU jersey since I only have 1 working PlayStation controller now instead of 2. These 2 teams finished last in the NFC North. The Lions were good. They were streaky, though, last year. There were a lot of streaky teams last year, to be fair. Thunderbirds just weren't all that good, but they do have Patrick Mahomes back, starting at quarterback. The #1 pick of the fantasy draft. I think I accidentally pressed simulate till next play. Toronto will start on offense. We get to see Patrick Mahomes and crew first. Big Patty, as we like to call him. The Krabby Patty. The Krabby Patty Mahomes. 99 overall. Yeah, his attributes are pretty good. They're pretty good. Some just weren't all good. Heh, Indy. I wonder if the Colts are going to do this year. Colts should be interesting. Hopefully Patty doesn't get in. I don't think you can get a concussion in Madden. I don't think the NFL let Madden put concussions in the game. And I think that's fairly new too, because in NCAA there's still concussions. Good start for the Thunderbirds. Another nice throw from Mahomes to Evan Engram. Those 2 are looking good early. Watch this game just be like all offense and there's like no punts. I mean, that would be better than what we've had, to be fair. Kermit is ready to go. Kermit is already 2 for 2. Make that 3 for 3. Kermit the Frog is looking good. That one was to the former Cardinal, Michael Gallup, for a gain of 11. First run goes for 3. Hey, that's better than what we had from the user team last game. So that's progress. I think J.K. Dobbins averaged less than 3 yards a carry, and he dropped 3 passes. So as long as Devin Singletary is just not absolutely terrible, then he'll play better than J.K. Dobbins. Okay, well, there's something. Patrick Onuwosar, that's a fun name to say. Forces a loss of 2. Kamara was good. He was good. Yes, he was. But J.K. was very bad. Third and 8, short pass for, I think, Gallup. I don't know if he got it. They will give it to him. First down for Toronto. They're marching towards the end zone. Mahomes, short pass. I think back to Gallup. It seems like these two have a good chemistry thus far. Unless that's not Gallup, and I'm totally wrong. No, it's Mark Ingram. Cool. Well, Mark Ingram's new too, so they need a chemistry together. 2nd and 6. CeeDee Lamb only gets a yard. Now it's 3rd and 5. Toronto's been good thus far on 3rd downs. Let's see if they can get another one. Patrick Mahomes gets the first to Evan Engram. 6 for 6, nearly 69 yards. But not quite. That's unfortunate. So it looks like Toronto will strike first, but can they get the touchdown? They don't get it on that play. Mark Ingram's first carry as a Thunderbird, he gets 2. Anything less than a touchdown would be kind of a fail here for the Thunderbirds. And if the Lions can stop them, that'd be a big win. The Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu, with a pretty big sack.
A loss of 10 brings up 3rd and goal.
What a sack! 3rd and goal, check down, it hits the receiver's legs.
Mahomes pass. Harrison Butker on for the field goal.
So it looks like the field goal unit will come out. I don't know who the Thunderbirds' kicker is. We only care about their punter, because it's Keaton. That looks like Butker's face scan. Okay, Harrison Butker with the field goal. And it is now 3-0.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Top-notch IQ. Here is, speaking of top-notch IQ, it's Jameis Winston on offense leading the Lions. Had that good of a drive, only to end in 3 points. Jameis looked like he was about to eat it there for a second. Nice play by Marlon Mack to get the first down. Newish look defense with Bobby Wagner, big play Slay, Reggie Peters, and whoever else you got who I've totally forgotten about. Hand off for Mack. He gets around 4.
Number 25, Marlon Mack, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Second and 6, good throw by Winston. The offenses are looking good. It's just slow drives. Maybe we might want to increase quarter length going forward. I don't want to overreact right away, but that could be something we consider. Breaking news, Goof does not play well today. Phil Riddle will be the starter. Interesting. A little quarterback controversy in Indy. That'll do it for the first quarter. Lions still with their first possession. Thunderbirds had a field goal, and they lead it 3-zip. Fast-paced game thus far. Let's see how the second quarter starts. Thunderbird. Whoa, Marlon Mack, what a move. I was about to say Thunderbird starting from the opposing 46, but they don't have the ball, so that would be incorrect.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Lions.
If we watch the Colts, we will see Four Eyes kick. I wish they had Four Eyes as goggles in the game. That'd be so awesome. But Madden's just lazy like that. Winston now taking a shot for the end zone. What a catch! That's arcade mode for you. Mike Williams with the touchdown.
Touchdown, Detroit.
And the Lions are on the board. Running the ball was only effective versus you. That's true. What a start for the Lions offense. Who got lost? Is that Denzel Ward? That is Denzel Ward. Is that where you traded Winston to? Indeed, Jameis Winston with the dot. I think Kirk Cousins is the backup. What an odd quarterback room. Jameis Winston and Kirk Cousins.
Kick is good. Makes the score Lions 7, Thunderbirds 3.
Gotta go. This is a much better game. Thanks for coming in, Nick. This is definitely a better game. Thus far, I know we just started, but it looks like we're gonna have some offense. Ward looking like KC, Denzel Ward.
They'll take over. First down and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
He returns Toronto. Pretty good start for their offense. Had a field goal on their first drive. Let's see what they do here on their second drive. As we've got an injury, it looks like Devin Singletary is down. I think that's Singletary. Whoever had the ball there for Toronto was hurt. I imagine Singletary. Okay, considering that's Devin Singletary, it's probably Mark Ingram who is hurt. Bounty Gate.
No gain on the play.
Is Greg Williams the defensive coordinator? 3rd and 8. What a catch! I believe by Jamison Crowder. He had Fuller all over him. That's what she said.
First and 10.
Quit running. Honestly, I mean, the passing game has been much better than the run game, so that's not a bad idea.
Devin Singletary, the ball carrier. The tackle made by Brandon Graham. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the
2nd and 8. What a play! Off to the races, I believe that is Crowder for the touchdown, and the Thunderbirds will regain the lead. We already have more points today than we did in the first game. Their red outfits don't look good. I think they do look fairly good. I don't love the black helmets, though. I think the helmets aren't all that good, but I do like the red. As Legion would say, he was gone like a girl in a country song. Toronto is now up 10-7.
The kick is good.
Sorry, I don't speak wrong.
Thunderbirds 10, Lions 7.
Alexi loves red and white and blue. And I'm not talking about American red, white, and blue.
Harrison Butker set to kick off.
But specifically red.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Lions back on offense. Their first drive was quite a good one. Marlon Mack had a few really nice plays. Jameis Winston had a dot in the end zone for Mike Williams. Red, white, and blue is actually the most common color. Huh. I mean, that kind of makes sense.
Number 25, Marlon Mack, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
2nd and 3. Good run from Marlon Mack, who's been on fire. Oh, he didn't get it.
Brought down at
Still a solid run. I thought he got the first down, though.
It's a gain of 3.
3rd and inches. I imagine they'll give it back to Mack. He does get it.
Marlon Mack, the ball
6
carrier.
carry. I think Marlon Mack has more rushing yards than the other 3 teams we've seen today combined.
And the Lions first down.
Famous Jameis. Short throw. Jameis has looked good. He has not turned it over yet, which is impressive for him.
Jack Doyle.
Russia, we stand.
At the 41-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7. Nice broken tackle by whoever number 14 is.
Winston's pass complete to number 14. It's a gain of 10. First down, Detroit.
And the Thunderbird defense continues to not look all that good. Another first down for the Lions. Jameis is 6 for 6.
Complete to number 14.
He continues to play well. It's the rookie Aaron Nash
First down, Lions.
with the play. There's a good defensive play for Toronto. Probably the first of the game. A sack for Kenny Clark. I totally forgot this team had Kenny Clark. 2nd down, back to Mack attack. He makes up the yards from the sack. But not much more as we go to the 2-minute warning. Not a ton of points, but the offenses have both looked very good. Every drive has resulted in points. It's just been a lot of slow drives. Third and 10, Jameis under pressure. I think that was Reggie Peters. The rookie with the play. That'll force a punt.
Brett Kern in punt formation.
Do we get another what a punt? Not quite, but still a pretty good one by Brett Kern. Can Toronto make it a 10-point game before halftime? Lions do start back on offense, which is a big deal. Need more teams closer to 500. Well, the Lions were pretty much at 500 last year. Toronto, obviously, was not all that close.
Complete to Evan Ingram. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 25-yard line.
If the Thunderbirds can score a touchdown, that'd be gigantic. 2nd and 2, Mahomes. Under a little bit of pressure, he let it go. He probably shouldn't have. Should have just thrown it away. Instead, he threw it to a Lion defender who drops it. That's why he plays defense and is not a receiver. Whoever that was who dropped it. 3rd and inches. Another nice grab for Crowder. He's had a very big first half. 3 catches for 71 and a score. Toronto calls timeout number 1. How much time's left?
It's now 2nd and 6.
Let's see, 59 seconds. I thought it was more. That's not good news for Toronto, but they still have time. Receiving core is good despite not being star-studded. Yep, I'd say that's pretty accurate. I think the highest rated receiver on your team is like an 84-ish, but I mean, you got 3 good starters. Mahomes eat, we got to see a Mahomes eat. Right as we say that, he kind of yeets it, but he yeets it at a bounce. So that'll force a punt. Lions have all 3 timeouts. They can do some damage before the end of the half. Very nice punt, though. Might have gotten it a little bit too much. As we finally get to see the GOAT, Keaton. 2nd inches, what do we do? Almost throw a pick, or... Okay, what do we do on 3rd down? Throw a super risky pass instead of running it. They probably should have ran it. Yeah, you're right. It doesn't seem like Toronto's really tried to run the ball a whole lot today. So, I guess there's that. I mean, when you have Patrick Mahomes as your quarterback, I can't fully blame you. If that was Andy Reid, then yeah, he would throw it on both 2nd and inches and then 3rd and inches, because that's what he does. What's good, Romer? Welcome. It do be a Romer. Another good catch for Marlon Mack. He continues his very good first half. Nice grab by Williams. Are the Lions just going to let time run out? Oh, okay, they do use their timeout. They got back to the line of scrimmage quickly, though. They didn't even need to. Well, at least they didn't waste it like the Panthers did in the first game today. Down to 17 seconds. They need a quick play out of bounds. That's not a quick play out of bounds. More clock management to end the first half here in both games. It kind of costed the Panthers. We'll see if it costs the Lions here as well. 10-7, Toronto leads. A lot of good quarterback play from both sides. Mahomes and Winston have both been very good. Marlon Mack has been impressive for Detroit. It seems like they're the only team who knows how to run the ball. Are we going to get Bears? We want Bears. Show us Bears. That'd be funny if they showed us Bears, because the Bears aren't a team here. They did it! Bears, let's go! The glitch is back! Even if the Bears aren't in the OFL this year, we still get Bears. Okay, I want to back out of these highlights, but the game isn't letting me. Madden do be annoying. The game we never had, but we need to have. Apple all-time record of Bears. We need to know. Do I do any 1v1? Well, I do not know what you mean by that, Chief.
At their own 27-yard line.
0-17. Says the stat man. Lions start with the ball here. They only have 7 points, but their offense was good. Marlon Mack and Jameis Winston both were very impressive. We'll see if they can get more points out here in the third quarter. Jameis showing off his legs, and he fumbles it. Wait, what happened? It said timeout, then he fumbled it. It looked like the Thunderbirds recovered it. Did someone get hurt? Yeah, that ball is clearly out too. Reggie Peters picked it up. Yeah, that ball is clean out. That's Toronto football. Wow. Well, that's one way to start the third quarter. Who forced that? It looks like one of the linebackers. OFL 21 spreadsheet brought to you by Spatman. I called him Spatman. No, Statman. Statman Incorporation. Was that Jameis who was like hurt? I didn't notice. I mean, they have Kirk Cousins. That's quite the downgrade from Jameis. At least in this game. Real life too, wink wink. From the 28, Devin Singletary for 4. He has 7 on the day.
Singletary, the ball carrier. The tackle made at the 24-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
2nd and 6, another fumble. And it's picked up by the Lions. Tyrann Mathieu. So a pair of turnovers to start off the third quarter. I think that's Gallup who fumbled it. Was he down, though? Yeah, he's down. He's down. They're going to probably review that. Yup. He was down. So it looks like this fumble will be reversed, and the Thunderbirds will get it back. Yeah, elbows down, knees down. He was starting to lose possession before he went down, but that's not a fumble. What if it stands? That'd be funny. Okay, it does not stand. The Thunderbirds do get the ball back, and they have a first down. Can they capitalize off the turnover? Not on that play. Not off the turnover, but off the failed turnover.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10, Mahomes. Short throw to Ingram. Mahomes continues to play well today. Both quarterbacks, as alluded to earlier, have been very good in this game. 3rd and 7. Mahomes. And that's a touchdown for Michael Gallup, who nearly fumbled it a couple plays earlier, and now he will score, and Toronto is up by 10. Pending the kick, of course. So if Toronto scores another touchdown before the Lions score, that'll make it a 3-possession game, which means it would be time to sim. But the Lions still have plenty of time to make this right. It's just a matter of if they can execute.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
All right, Jameis is in the game, so I guess he didn't get hurt, or if he did, it wasn't serious. Lions has 69 rushing yards. Nice. Lions don't normally get 69 rushing yards in real life, so this is fun. Bernie is injured for Toronto. I don't think that's good news for them. Melvin Bernie, former first-round draft pick, I believe. Is he going to the line? Oh, I clicked X too soon. I guess we won't know. Second down, handoff for the Mac attack. He doesn't get much.
The ball carrier taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
3rd and 12 now. This is a big play here for the Lions. Conversion will be huge, and it's a strip sack for Toronto. And it's going to be a touchdown for Kenny Clark. So now it's a 3-score game, huh? That was quick. A dominant start to the second half for Toronto, who forced it and was the ball clearly out. That's close. 59, I don't know who 59 is. That's close, though. Uchenna Nwosu is the one who forced it. They're not reviewing it. Okay. Uchenna Nwosu to Kenny Clark, and it's now a 17-point lead for the Thunderbirds, which means it is time to sim unless this game gets close. If the game gets close, we will hop back in. Stat of the day, the Lions have swept the Thunderbirds in the series 2-0. But it does look like that's going to change, yeah. Brought to you by Statman. Nice conversion for Williams. 3rd and 1. They don't get it. 4th and 1. You're in 4-down territory. They have to go for it. Why would you not go for it? You're down by 17. Oh, okay. I guess that's why. Intercepted at the 13 by Darryl Worley. Okay. Lions outsmarted me. Huh. All right. We're still going to sim. But if it gets close, we will hop back in. 3rd and 5. A 23-yard gain for Ingram. He's been good today. 3rd and 4. Incomplete. They probably will kick the field goal here. 49-yarder from Butker is good. It's now 27-24. Yeah, he's going to screw you. I can sense it. Intercepted by Darius Slay. That might be the dagger. 1st and goal from the 3. Incomplete. 2nd and goal. Touchdown for Mark Ingram. Do they go for 2? They do, and it's incomplete. So it remains a 19-point game. Sack for Lawrence. 3rd and 14, incomplete. 4th down, you kind of have to go for it here, right? It says incomplete, but it says they have the ball. What happened? That's odd. Okay. Huh. Madden's being Madden, I guess. Big flag on Peters. 3rd and 5, incomplete. 4th and 5, they get another one. They got the conversion. Okay, it did look like they got the conversion according to the bottom, but it didn't like show a play. That's why I got confused. But okay, yeah, that makes sense. Do we remember the Bears promise I made? Do we remember the rosters? Well, I guess we can pull it up from Madden 20. I haven't deleted Madden 20 or the save file, so I can hypothetically open it up. Lions get a stop. If they score on this drive, we will hop back in. Reggie Peters with a sack. First of his career. 4th and 1. They lose 3. If the Lions get a stop, we'll hop back in. And it does not appear that's very likely. Yeah, that's your game. All right, the Thunderbirds. Oh, wait, what? Hold on, what? Fumble? Aren't they just kneeling the clock out? Okay then, 3 turnovers apiece from both teams. I mean, not that the Lions are going to win. We'll watch for the rest of this game, but... Huh. Okay, then. Did Tyrann Mathieu jump the snap and force a fumble? Yeah, the Lions aren't going to win this game. They might get another playoff. Not that it'll really matter. Winston. Scrambling. Flag. That's not a touchdown. He's a yard short. And it's a holding on the offense. So I imagine Toronto will decline and end the game. Yep. That'll do it officially. The Thunderbirds win it 33-21. EA trying to screw you. I called it. Well, Toronto still gets the win. Alrighty, let's take a look at this box score, and then we will start to simulate. 48 rushing yards. 3 turnovers from both sides is quite interesting. So it seems like there was a lot of turnovers in the sim, and we did have a few turnovers in game. 3 touchdowns for Jameis, 2 for Mahomes. They both threw 1 interception. Looks like Winston was a little bit better than Mahomes, although both were pretty good. Already off to a better start than last year, that's true. Marlon Mack was solid. Touchdown for Mark Ingram. Jamison Crowder, the leading receiver in catches and yards. Nice game of the year for Marlon Mack. For rookie Aaron Nash with 665 and a score. Evan Engram was good and injured. That's not ideal for Toronto. I guess Blake Jarwin is their backup. 2 sacks allowed by Ali Marpet. 14 tackles for B-Wags. It looks like he made a good first impression. A lot of sacks by Toronto. 2 for Nwosu, 1 for Lawrence, 1 for Peters, 1 for Kenny Clark. Tyrann Mathieu, 1 for Detroit. Interceptions for Darryl Worley and Darius Slay. What happened to Engel? I guess we'll find out here. Devin Singletary trying to throw the game. Lions are now 9-8 all time. Thunderbirds 6-11. Interesting. All right, I don't think I have to do anything here before we sim. So here we go. Who's ready to see how everybody else did? Hold on, I do want to save real quick. I don't think I've saved since I hopped on a couple hours ago. So that would be a good idea. Here's the part you're scared of. Here's the part we're all scared of. Yes, no trashes. I'll check injuries at the end with all the games. But losing Evan Engram could be a very big deal for you guys. The Steamers lost, and the Packers lost. So Toronto starts the year off 1-0. And everybody else starts off 0-1. Titans lose to the Chargers 20-7. Looks like neither team ran the ball well. Who started a quarterback for the Chargers? It was Gardner Minshew, who was not good. But neither was Teddy. Rushing touchdown for Perry Stallworth. Big game for Nelson Aguilar. Demir Burt. Wait. Hold on. Who else had a passing touchdown? Oh, I'm done. Aguilar's on the Titans. I'm stupid. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought both quarterbacks only threw 1. Stephon Cloud with a good first game. I know a lot of people liked him. Frank Clark with a sack. Interceptions for Sean Williams, Dante Hightower. Alan Bluffington with a pick. A rookie out of Cal. I thought he was Colorado. I guess he's Cal. And Logan Ryan. Octi Big Brain. Please don't go too fast. Okay. Titans beat the Chargers. Bengals lose to the Dolphins. I wonder if Cincinnati is going to be overly inconsistent. 203 rushing yards for the Dolphins. And they have probably the worst rated starter running back in the league. In Kenyon Drake. Not that Kenyon Drake's bad, but good game here for Riley Painter. He scores 2 touchdowns, 1 from Lamar Jackson. Yeah, Kenyon Drake just happened to be really good. He was busy and he played well. And the other 2 running backs, Matt Breida and Nick Chisholm, both scored. No, the Chargers beat the Titans. Deontay Johnson, Preston Williams, and DeMarcus Robinson with scores. Dawson Nance allows 2 sacks. Who had the big game for the Dolphins? Was it Von Miller? Was it Joey Bosa? It was Christian Wilkins with 2 sacks. 1 for Von, half for Rashaan Evans, half for a number of other players. Thought Nick Chisholm said Nick Chubb. That'd be funny. Cougars start on the right track. They beat the Bills 35-14, including a 35-0 run in the first 3 quarters. So it looks like the Cougars are going to be back to really good, and it seems like Daniel Jones is going to be back to really good. Decent performance for Stafford. Rushing score for Kerryon Johnson. You love to see it. 2 touchdowns for Cole Beasley. Big game for Amari Cooper for the Bills, despite losing. 2 tackles for loss for Chris Jones, Stephon Tuitt, and Sheldon Richardson. 1.5 sacks for Melvin Ingram. Did what's-his-face do anything? Smokey to Bud with 2 tackles. And an interception for Jair Alexander. Bucks beat the Saints 28-20. The other prop bet was no overtime. Wait, hold on. I want to see the prop bets real quick. I know the bonus was, would there be at least 1 overtime game, which there hasn't yet. Mahomes and Winston combined for 450 yards. I think the answer was yes. Lions get the first sack. I believe no, but I can go back and check. Imagine being nervous right now. All right, Jordan Love, 2 touchdowns, 2 picks, 1-1 for Jimmy Garoppolo. 2 touchdowns for Christian McCaffrey. Quiet game for Terry McLaurin, only 3 catches for 48 yards, not the McLaurin from last year. You believe the Lions? I can go back in the stream and check. I'm not entirely sure. I just assumed it was the Thunderbirds because they had way more. But, I mean, it could be the Lions. Big game for Patrick Queen. 8 tackles, 3 for a loss, and a pick. Fred Warner and Jalen Ramsey also have interceptions. Pretty sure they had one on the goal line. Yeah, you're right. They did. You're right. I can go back and double check, but I'm pretty sure you're correct. The Bulldogs' defense with a big game over the Steamers. Will the Steamers come back to earth after their really good stretch last year once Tyler was kicked? Jacob Eason was pretty good despite the loss. He outplayed Deshaun Watson. Zeke with 2 touchdowns. Clyde Edwards-Helaire was decent. 3 rushes for James Rushing. What a guy. Hold on. What a guy. Tyra Williams, Michael Pittman, both with touchdowns. 2 sacks allowed by Cortez Claiborne. Big game here for Khalil Mack. He had 2 sacks along with Bradley Chubb. And an interception for Walt T. the Snowman. Caps with a 42 bomb on Dallas. Led by a big performance here from Carson Wentz. Josh Allen was unimpressive. James Conner with a big game. Tremblay did not fumble it. Surprisingly. Latavius Murray, 6 carries, 1 yard and a touchdown. What a stat line. Stephon Diggs was good. Roy King, the rookie, with 2 touchdowns. Tyreek Hill scored twice for Dallas. Drew Casey with a sack. And then, wow, so both 85 overall rookie corners had a pick. Alan Bluffington for the Chargers. So these guys might be pretty good. Good start to the week after your not-so-great weekend. Good for you. Because everybody in your division lost. Except for you. Snowhawks beat the Chiefs 31-24. Whoa, wait, he never changed his depth chart, so Cam started. That explains why they probably lost. I guess he's going to have to fix his depth chart so Isaiah Thomas starts, because all the depth charts resort back to just ratings. So he'll have to fix that. Touchdown for J.D. McKissick and Damon Bass. Interceptions for Ronald Darby and Carlton Davis. Colts with a victory. There you go, Apple. In the Apple Bowl, 35-28, Indy beats the Eagles. Jared Goff with a nice 269 yards and 2 scores. Carr was okay. Oh, yeah, Meals must have not fixed his depth chart, so Carr started over Buckley. Guys, fix your depth charts. Saquon was decent. Rushing scores for Ito, Naeem Hines, and Jalen Samuels. 2 rushing scores for Goof. 3 carries, 4 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Ryan Switzer was the leading receiver on a team with DeAndre Hopkins and Julio Jones. Why is Julio so bad in this league? Huh. Mac Wilson with a pick. Couple sacks for Indy. Oh, Diablos. No, we lost! 24-21. Does not go into overtime. How did Chippendale play? He was... okay. 74%. That's pretty good. 254, a touchdown and a pick. Joe Burrow was a little bit better. Josh Jacobs was not good. Jonathan Taylor had 2.1 yards per carry, but he scored twice. KJ Hamler with 2 rushing touchdowns. Okay. David Njoku with a big performance. Looks like we shut down Jerry Jeudy for the most part. Touchdown for Hawk. Okuda with 13 tackles. That means he probably didn't play very well. Sack for Bobby Okereke. And an interception for Isaiah Simmons. Hold on, I want to see catches allowed. How bad was Jeff Okuda? 6 catches allowed. Somebody allowed 7. That being Devin Bush. Alright, who's next? San Francisco. They beat the Packers 22-10. Go with you and finish the spreadsheet after already. Thanks for coming in, Apple. Remember in OFL 20, your first year, drafted a terrible wide receiver, gave him every chance to succeed, yet he did nothing. Oof. Dalvin Cook, 4 carries, 63 yards, and a touchdown. Why do I have the feeling he got hurt? I asked both the coaches and player on the Chiefs, letting them know they should fix the depth chart. That's probably a good idea. Why does Dalvin Cook always get hurt in this game? He always plays so well, but then he just gets hurt. I understand he was injury prone early in his career. Good performance for the rookie Vernon Carter. I mean Darren Waller, wink wink. And then the other tight end, Randy Baldwin, with a big game. So it looks like Huskers' 2 first-round picks on tight ends appear to have paid off. Taylor Lewan allows 2 sacks. And no interceptions. New England beats the Jets 24-20. Who started a quarterback for New England? Was it the Ohio State kid? No, it was Kaepernick. Okay, Colin Kaepernick with 2 touchdowns. Matt Ryan was decent. Hello. Henry Ruggs with a big game. Scores for Mohamed Sanu, DJ Moore, Adam Thielen, and Dallas Goedert. Excited to see Ayuk's stats. Well, it seems like the top receivers from last year, like Jerry Jeudy and Terry McLaurin, were kind of shut down. I'm curious if Ayuk was too. Or if he's just that much of a legend. 2.5 sacks for Danielle Hunter. Payne. Well, it's only 1 game. And it seems like the rest of our division isn't doing too well, Crockett. I know the Chargers won, but both of us lost. 44-38 in overtime. The Raiders beat the Texans. Eddie Small, of a rookie, with a big game. Russell Wilson was decent. No action for Zachy and Colbert, except for being the playbook guy. Don't worry, Crockett. The Thunderbirds won. I'm sure that'll make Crockett happy. Looks like both teams ran the ball pretty well. How did Ayuk do? He was decent. 5 catches, 63 yards. Nothing crazy, but he was solid. Irv Smith, leading receiver. A.J. Green, Devontae Parker played well. Gregory Chance, Travis Kelce, and C. Bush, along with Devontae Freeman and Tyler Ford, score. Interception for Shaq Thompson. Rams lose 17-7 over the Sentinels. Maybe the Rams regret not picking Chippendale at 1. I mean, they got a ton of assets for him. Tua Tagovailoa and Justin Herbert were both actually, Justin Herbert was not decent. 43%. Yuck. Can you enter the coach's corner? I mean, I'll talk about it with the admins, but probably. DeAndre Swift scores. Laviska Shenault and Hunter Henry with touchdowns. Ben Barch allows 3 sacks. Ravens lose to the Steelers 28-7. I imagine Mookie Gray started at quarterback. Yes, and he played pretty well. 3 touchdowns. Drew Lock was not great. Nick Chubb had a good performance for Pittsburgh. Maybe the Steelers are going to be better without Breeze and Roethlisberger on their team. Big game for Quincy Enunwa, leading the way for the Steelers. Garrison Parks for rookie with a good game. 2 sacks for the undrafted free agent Alex Snow. Huh. Roy Highsmith with half a sack. I know he was an intriguing player for some coaches. Is that everybody? That's everybody. Alrighty. So those are our week 1 scores. Arnold only had 1. Ooh. Only 1 catch for 13 yards for Malachi Arnold. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's briefly go over the standings. AFC North, Steelers and Cougars both won. In the South, Jaguars and Colts won. In the East, Pats and Dolphins won. In the West, Chargers and Raiders won. So the AFC is totally even in every division. 2 teams won and 2 teams lost. NFC North, only the Thunderbirds won. In the South, Bucks and Sentinels won. In the East, Caps and Bulldogs won. And then in the West, Niners, Cardinals, and Snowhawks all with victories. Stop the count! Players of the week: Carson Wentz, Uchenna Nwosu, who had 2 fumble forces. Eddie Small, wow! And Jair Alexander. I did not expect to see Eddie Small there, but interesting. Maybe we'll regret not picking him, and instead picking Chippendale. Oh, Evan Engram's not injured. Huh. I know injuries are on. Yeah, we literally saw Evan Engram is hurt. Cam Jordan out for the next 7 weeks. Wow, that's a big deal. Is he the only player who got hurt? Kareem Hunt is injured again! He was hurt last year! What is his injury rating? 88. I mean, that's not great. Why does Kareem Hunt always get hurt? Look at all the team he's been on. I mean, he was with KC both of these years. The game's just broken. Hold on. I want to see general. How many games did you play last year? 6 games. There you go. Randall Cobb, I think he was already hurt because you're not tearing your ACL and being out for 10 weeks. Dalvin Cook was indeed injured, dislocated his elbow. Why are all the injuries such big ones? Alright, I believe that's everybody. Let's take a look at week 2 and 3, and then I guess that'll end it. Kareem Hunt between OFL and OFL 21, these injuries. Any specific games we like here? Ravens Cougars, I think, is interesting. Cowboys Texans isn't bad. Niners Bucks playoff rematch. Week 3. Dolphins Steamers is a pretty good game. Ravens and Steelers. So they play each other twice in the first 3 games. Cardinals Chiefs. Jags Chargers. Eagles Bucks isn't bad. Diablos Snowhawks. Panthers Cougars. That's a really good game. We did see the Panthers already, and they didn't look inspiring, but that's an interesting game. All right, I think that will do it. I hope everybody enjoyed week 1 of the OFL season. Weeks 2 and 3 will probably be later in the week. Maybe look at Thursday or Friday. I know I'm pretty busy on Friday, so probably Thursday is what I'm going to aim for. That's what I'm planning on. Hope everybody is ready for that. And I am out. Peace.